MP5, yeah. Alright, they really need extended mags for the Vector. Like, this thing runs out of ammunition way too fast. Guys up there, come on. Got him. Whatever. There's a machine on the left. No one's been taking that out. Whatever. Up in the middle. They've been camping this high ground for a while. Come on. Give me that too. Give me three. He didn't see me. That's what I'm talking about. That was the MP5 guy too. Come on. Give me that fourth. Let's see how good of a kill streak I can go on. Give me four. 4, 5. There's one more guy right around here. No. Come on. And that's why you need quick reload. So the game mode that you see is playing right now is called Resource Takeover, and the primary objective is to eliminate these drones that spawn randomly across the map, and when you eliminate them, they're going to drop these tokens. Now in order to gain points for your team, you need to collect these tokens. Now many of these drones come in different shapes and sizes, and the bigger the drone, the more value that their tokens will have. Eventually, a mini boss called a Reaper drone will spawn in. Now his health will be displayed for all players to actually see, so players can tell when the Reaper drone is almost destroyed, and collecting him will grant you the most points, which I think is around 10. So one of the things I want to talk to you guys about today is a gun that I've been using a lot recently, and that is the Vector. And I want to give you guys some tips and tricks on what to do while you're using this weapon that's been personally working for me. So one of the things that they mentioned about the Vector is that it has the highest rate of fire of all the SMGs. I personally can't really tell, I don't know, they probably are. But it has a 30 round magazine and 3 spare mags, so that's a total of 120 rounds. And really, with a fast rate of fire, that's not really going to last you long, so you really want to make sure you're picking your targets. Another thing that you should really look out for is because of its high rate of fire, it does have a pretty crazy recoil pattern, and it does kick a lot. So one of the things that you want to make sure you do is stay within about 10 meters of your target, 10 meters just to make sure that you have your maximum efficiency and damage output. Because if you go past that around 15 meters, the damage starts to drop a lot. Be sure to be as close as you possibly can. Like I said, it's going to end up maximizing your damage output. At around 10 meters or closer, it's going to take 5 shots to the chest to eliminate them. 3 headshots if you really want to choose that one route. So make sure you kind of mix between the chest shots or the headshots to make sure you drop them as fast as you possibly can. 6 shots will be needed if you aim towards the legs, and the damage gets actually worse the moment you get around 18 meters, where it's going to take 9 shots to eliminate them, or 5 headshots if you can even manage to land headshots from that range, because again, the recoil is a bit crazy. So now with the data out of the way, now I want to give you guys a little bit of a few tricks to actually use while you're using this weapon. 1, try not to engage until you're actually pretty close to the target and you know they're not going to make any sharp turns or anything else like that. It's best to use this weapon when they're least expecting it. When you're looking at the stats of an SMG, one of the things that you see is that your mobility is at 100%. This means you can move as fast as you possibly can. So avoid going straight down the middle and try flicking around the sides of the map and work your way behind the enemy. That's where they'll least expect it. And when they're having a gunfight in front of them and you see one guy just sneak around, that's the best time for you to actually take full advantage of the submachine gun. Another thing that I would definitely make sure of is never get into a gunfight with nothing less than a full magazine. This gun burns through its ammunition pretty quickly and you're probably going to only be able to manage to land about 2 kills. 3 if they're lined up properly, but again, do not take that risk. Always make sure you're reloading as much as you possibly can before you get into another engagement. And if you find yourself in the middle of a gunfight, when you're out of ammunition, try to take cover as fast as you can. Again, your mobility is at 100%. Get in cover, reload, get back into the fight. This last tip may piss a few people off, but I will say it has been working for me every time, and when you use this tactic correctly, you cannot lose the fight, and that is drop shot. Yes, that's right, drop shotting. Now to quickly explain what drop shotting is, it's basically shooting while you're getting into the prone position. If you're not fully comfortable with drop shotting, one of the tips that I would recommend is rebound your Z with your control key. Now traditionally, control will be crouching, Z will be proning. Swap the keys now, so control will prone and Z will crouch. There's only a handful of times where you'll ever even see me crouch, like say for example if I'm going under a small hole or something, but as far as proning, that has always worked for me and that has always helped me drop shot. Now the movement system in the game doesn't really flow together perfectly fine. Say for example, if you're crouching and you hit the sprint P, you'll jump straight into your sprint animation. However, if you're prone, this will not work. You'll actually have to hit the prone key again to get out of the prone animation and then press shift to start running. And something like that can be a real issue, especially when you're trying to get out of a gunfight while you're reloading. Now the two attachments that I always pair with my Vector is the precision barrel, and that helps me with my accuracy, and the suppressor to keep me off the radar. And I tag team this with my EMP launcher. And the reason I tag team the EMP launcher with this is primarily if I need to get rid of a drone, a UAV, or anything else like that. Because the last thing you need is for the enemy to see you and get into a gunfight with you. Again, avoid face-to-face engagements. But if you have to, again, use the tip I gave you last time, and that is drop shot. Now for skills, I use quick reload, marathon, and assassin. Quick reload, again, pretty self-explanatory. Reload my mag as fast as I possibly can in case I get myself in a pickle, take cover, mag's already back in, and I'm ready to get back into it. Marathon increases your running distance, so again, I'm already running as fast as I possibly can with 100% mobility with this SMG, so I'm running as far and as fast as I possibly can, so I can get where I actually want to, which is behind the enemy. Now assassin is to increase my accuracy when it comes to melee. A lot of people don't know and they assume that the knife is a 2-hit kill. It is actually not. If you don't get the lock on, and you're gonna know it's a lock on when you see like a strong aim assist and your knife actually locks onto the enemy. When that happens, it is going to always be a 1-hit. But if you don't lock onto the enemy, it will always be a 2-hit kill. That's it everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this weapons guide. Let me know what you guys think of the Vector and exactly what are the tips and the skills that you guys are using when you're playing with this weapon. Make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you guys think of exactly how I use the weapon. Do you think this is a good idea? Are these some good tips and tricks? What did I end up making a mistake with, and what could you guys possibly fix with it? Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you like it, or a dislike if you didn't. Subscribe for more, and always, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this gameplay to enjoy. See you next time.